Associate, I'm the Creative Director with Shift Innovations. I'm the designer and inventor of the Trixx 360 line, and I'm going to take you through a presentation of its functionality, the different SKUs, and the reasonings why and how it works. Okay, so now I'd like to talk about the Trixx RC, or Trixx 360 RC. I said I'd never do another RC until I found this. What we have is a very small RC with a perfect power to weight ratio. On the box this thing says 25 kilometers or 24 kilometers an hour. That's not scale speed, that's real speed. It's got a semi-proportional acceleration, which basically means the more you pull the trigger, the more power it gets proportionally. So you have to learn to tame the RC before you can do the stunts, before you can turn and go straight, let alone before you can do the stunts. It's very powerful. There's quite a bit of skill involved to control it. This is as close to a hobby RC in the toy category that you can possibly get, certainly in this scale. For obvious reasons, I'm not going to be demonstrating the RC here, but this video is interspersed with example footage, and you can see from that footage just what this car can do. It can do all of the tricks that the Trixx 360 pullbacks can do, and more. And it has the added play value of being continuous. So you can go from ramp to ramp, jump to jump, trick to trick. Battery life on the car is approximately 25 minutes playtime. Recharge time is 40 minutes. The tyres, unlike previous cars and similar products, they've gone to rubber because the idea of this car is control at speed. So we've gone for rubber tyres standards from the Trixx 360 pullback line because it gives the best all-round experience. As you can see from the video footage, it can slide and turn on ramps, you can do hang-ups, you can do jumps, you can even do 360s. Just like the Trixx 360 pullbacks. As with the pullbacks, the RC comes with the bounce ring that self-rights it. Let's look at the ramps and the ramp configurations and what we can actually do. First, we've got the short jump, which is that kind of trajectory, and if you're really good, 360. You've got the long jump, which comes off at this sort of trajectory. Now, whether you're putting two long jumps or a long jump to short or short to long, you can go through the fire hoop. Technically, although I haven't landed it myself yet, you can 360 through the loop. There's a challenge. If we combine the long jump and the short jump, this now gives us our high jump. If we reverse it, we have now got our wall ride. If you combine two together, and all of which is included in the playset, you have now got the back-to-back, which will complete the 360. What's also quite useful, and the reason I've included four, is not just to have the back-to-back, but also two ramps, whether it's in the wall ride position, short or long jump position. It gives you, once interlocked, a much wider surface area to hit, making it far easier to do at high speeds. Okay, so the next component to talk about are the barrels, of which in the set there are 10. The idea of these is you can create different degrees of difficulty by putting and placing them close together and create slaloms with ramps interspersed with slalom runs and learn to control. The other play pattern, obviously, as per the video, is good old-fashioned crash and down. So what's in the box? We've got the RC and bounce ring itself and its controller. We have the USB charge cable. We have 10 barrels to create the slaloms, as we discussed. We have 2 of the O2 ramp, or the short jump, and we have 2 of the O3 ramp, or the long jump, which in combination can create a complete back-to-back or a double faced wall ride, or your short jump, or your long jump. We also have the firing. There's one more thing I want to talk about, and that's the perceived value. The issue with small RC has always been the same. Small car, small controller, small box. And the perceived value next to a 110 or a 116 RC that costs a similar sort of price. Adding the ramps to the performance of this car creates a playset, a stunt set, a remote control car stunt playset. We've got obstacle courses, we've got challenges, you've got skill acquisition is required with far greater play value than just an RC and a controller. If we look at the packaging, the perceived value is there. The play value, the actual play value, is far greater. The packaging itself is comparable on shelf to create that wow factor. The other added benefit is that at the store level, we have 3 times the return per square foot on shelf. Tooling is ready, testing is done, samples are available on request, and we have a 60-day lead time. I'd like to conclude by thanking you for your time.